Welcome to another lesson. Today we will take a look at the imperative. We will look at formal commands. This lesson can be found in your books, Exploraciones, on the pages numbers 44 to 46 if you have them. The objectives of this video is to talk about the formal commands in Spanish. We will look at forms of these formal commands, and then we will look at the affirmative types of commands and the negative types of commands. Let's get started, shall we? We have the formal commands. In Spanish, we use the usted form for these types of formal commands. When we talk about usted, we are talking about people that are older than us, so in a very, very formal setting, or to show respect as well. And then we are talking about our professors, we are talking about our bosses at work, and we're also talking about other people, but provided we are communicating with them in a very, very formal setting. Okay, so the conjugation of the formal types or the formal forms of the imperative of commands, we use the subjunctive tense, and we're going to use the third person singular form of the subjunctive tense for both regular and irregular verbs. Now, for some verbs, there are a few changes because of the way they are written and pronounced. So just for the purposes of conserving those original sounds, there are some introductions of some letters just to maintain those sounds. We will look at those in the course of the video. But just so we know, they are grouped under verbs that end in car, verbs that end in car, verbs that end in gar, and verbs that end in sar. Now we have some verbs that have irregular forms for the formal commands. We'll also look at those. Now for regular verbs, we have examples: apoyar, to support. We have the formal type of command, apoye. So this is a third person singular in the subjunctive, and this is a third person plural in the subjunctive. And then we have bailar, to dance, baile, and then bailen. Cantar, cante, canten. Dibujar, dibuje, dibujen. Entender, entienda, entiendan. Festejar, festeje, festejen. Then we have girar, gire, giren. Now, we have verbs with orthographical changes, or changes in the way they are written and pronounced, if you may have it. Now, we have the first one, acercar, which belongs to the verbs that end in car. So you realize that C has been changed to QU. Now, just a quick rundown, something to keep you very, very close to what you have studied or what you are studying now, is what I call ka, ke, ki, ko, and then ku. So what this happens is that essentially you have the ka sound joined with all the vowels. For strong vowels like a, o, and u, the C doesn't change. But for weak vowels like E and I, you would need a Q and a U to give you the strong K sound that you would have had if they were with the A, O, or the U. So that happens with weak vowels like E and I. If we don't change the C to Q, U, what we're gonna have is se, if you're from Latin America, or C, and then fe or thi with a Spanish from Spain accent. Okay, so I hope that explains a little bit what all this is about. So ka, ke, ki, ko, ku is how we maintain the sound with C and A, a strong vowel, and then Q, U, and E, a weak vowel, E. And then the same goes for, find me right here, ga, ge, gi, and then go, and then we have gu. So strong vowel, strong vowel, strong vowel. But then weak vowel, and then weak vowel, E and I. So the same apagar, apague, apaguen. Llegar, llegue, lleguen. Now for alcanzar, just so that we keep the sound or the sound after the A, it will change, the Z will change to a C when it comes before an E. So alcance, alcancen. Comenzar, comience, comiencen. So this is just about it for verbs with orthographical changes, or changes in how they're written and how they're pronounced. Now we have irregular verbs. We have dar, de, den, estar, este, esten, sorry, ir, vaya, vayan, saber, sepa, sepan, and then ser, sea, sean. For the negative types, or the negative forms, of irregular and regular verbs, we have andar, no ande, no anden. Apagar, no apague, no apaguen. Comenzar, no comience, no comiencen. Indicar, no indique, no indiquen. Ser, no sea, no sean. So these are verbs with orthographical changes, and if said as an irregular verb. Well, this brings us to the end of today's lesson. Thank you so much y hasta la próxima.